Hey guys, Mr. Ferguson here on Wrestling with Math, and today we're going to look at finding the mean or average from a frequency table. My table here shows score, test score, and the number of students that obtain that score. My directions say to round the mean or the average to the nearest tenth. So, one way I could do this is, I have 5 students who scored a 65, so I could do, if I wanted to, 65 plus 65 plus 65 plus 65 plus 65. And I can figure out what that is. I could do 3 students obtained a 70 plus 70 plus 70 plus 70, again, which is all fine, plus 75 plus 75 plus 75 plus 80 plus 85 plus 85 plus 85. Okay, this is, I would say, the old school way of doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 100s. Okay, when I add all those up, again, 5 students got a 65, so I did 65 5 times, I did 70 3 times, 75 3 times, 80 once. I get 2,590, and I would have divided this by how many students we had. We had 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 22, 29, 30, 31. And I would divide this by 31. I am going to show us another method here, so just sit tight here. And I got 83.54. It said I needed to round to the nearest tenth, so this is the tenth. We go here. 83.5% would be my mean. Okay, so 83.5. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a different method here. I'm just going to swap colors here. Okay, and we're going to erase this. Now, there is a way to do this in the calculator. Okay, there is an L1, L2 method and one variable statistics. But I'm going to do something slightly different just because I want to make this as easy as possible for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually multiply my 2 columns together. So I'm going to multiply that. Again, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible with our distance learning here. Okay, so I'm going to do 65 times 5, 325. 70 times 3 is 210. 75 times 3, and we're doing this in real time just to help you guys out. 75 times 3 is 225. 1 times 80 is 80. 85 times 3 is 255. 90 times 7 is 630. 95 times 7 is 665. And 100 times 2 is 200. Again, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for you guys. So I multiplied column 1 and column 2, and I have my numbers here. Now, instead of typing in 65 5 times, 73 times, and so on, if I multiply these columns across, now remember, this is frequency, number of students. This isn't going to happen for everything here, but for this assignment here. Now I'm going to add 325 plus 210 plus 225 plus 80 plus 255 plus 630 plus 665 plus 200. And I get 2590. Looks familiar, right? And there were 31 students. So when I divide this by 31, I get, hey, look at that, 83.54. If we're rounding this to the nearest tenth, I'm going to go here, and that does not bump it up, 83.5%. Okay, so again, here is one method that I would recommend using for finding the mean or the average from a frequency table. Again, this is not the same for all tables. This just happened to be a frequency one. I didn't want to confuse you with calculator work here. In this case, you are still using the calculator. This is just a little bit easier here. So hopefully this helped, and thanks a lot, guys.